Today is the session where I'm going to start with Core Java because this is somewhat tricky part what we have in our course content. So based on this Core Java, we'll have Selenium WebDriver and then Selenium WebDriver along with Java. After that only we are going to start with different types of frameworks. But when we are dealing with such type of activities, first we need to know the concept of basic things. What is what we need to deal with. Core Java. Why we are discussing about Core Java? This is my question. Why we need to talk about Java? Is there any specification for this? Yes, we have a specification. Why we need to talk about this? Core Java is nothing but we need to start with the concept of automation testing again. Everything we know. Introduction part of automation testing that we have, so automation testing tools, automated softwares, commercial, open source. Under this open source, Selenium will be there, QTP UFT is the commercial tool, different types of concepts that we have been discussing. But when you are talking about automation testing or automation development, remember that tool selection is very important process. Tool selection is very important concept. So what is this tool selection? Means sometimes customer will give a requirement stating that I want you to automate an application using QTP or EFT software. Sometimes you will not get that requirement. You have to decide in which automation tool that you need to perform automation development or automation testing activity. In that case, how you are going to take decision on executing the scripts or developing the scripts. What type of tool that you need to select, how you are going to take that decision. In that case, we need to categorize what type of tool that matched with your application. There are so many automation tools in the market. There are so many things in the market that are going to be happened. But when you are selecting the test automation tool, remember that it is mandatory to select one tool which is suitable for your environment. Suppose customer specifically gives you the requirement stating that automate the application in QTP or EFT, means you have to automate an application in QTP or EFT. If you are talking about Selenium at that point of time, that is useless, right? So this is nothing but tool selection process is very important task here. Second thing, here we are talking about Java. Why we are talking about Java? Talking about Java is simple thing, but the usage of Java is very big. The usage of Java is very big. So let us start with the basic concept of core Java so that you'll understand why we are talking about Java in automation testing or automation development. Automation testing or automation development. Core Java. This is completely a theoretical part up to this session. Due to that reason, we have prepared one material so for our reference. So because of time being, I am explaining this concept through material only, because we can complete the process of this theoretical concept as early as possible so that we will have more practical sessions on the scripting part. Overview and creation of Java. Java is one of the world's most important and widely used computer languages. So everyone knows this one. Most of the people are using Java, .NET, something programming language are there. But it is one of the world's most important and widely used computer programming languages. As of 2015, Java is one of the most popular programming language in use, particularly for the client server web-based application. What is meant by client web-based applications, client-side applications, server-side applications? with a reported of 9 million developers using and working on it. So this is the thing that we need to talk about. What is meant by client side applications and what is meant by server side applications. Client side applications are nothing but the applications which can be accessed at the client environment. Server side applications are nothing but which can be accessed at server environment. By using the concept of server, we are going to access the application. Such type of applications are nothing but server side applications. We will have examples in this one only. We will discuss about that examples. So Java was developed by James Gosling, Patrick Norton, Mike Sheridan at Sun Microsystems. So this is all about theoretical part. I don't want to go in depth about this concept because there is nothing used with this such type of all these points and all. But we need to know what is what from the origination point of view. Due to that reason, I have written all these things. So do you want me to explain these things? At this point of time, I want to explain you one concept, Java SC8. The latest edition is Java SC8. So do you know how many versions of Java that we have in the market? Java. First thing is Java double E. Second thing is Java SC. Third thing is Java ME. Fourth one is Java XE. What is double E? Any guess? Does anyone know about this one? Okay. Enterprise edition, standard edition, ME. What is meant by ME? So enterprise edition, standard edition is fine. ME is nothing but micro edition. That is correct. XE is FX. Java FX. What is this FX? Okay, let me explain you in this way. So enterprise edition. What are all the languages comes under enterprise model? Do you know any language or any programming that is having under edition enterprise? Did you heard about this enterprise application? There are a lot of applications related to enterprise. Okay, banking. ME is nothing but micro edition. That's fine. Now we are talking about Java double E. Enterprise edition. So someone said that bank related applications we can say. Any other things? The other things are SAP is nothing but enterprise relationship model. SAP based applications are nothing but enterprise applications we can say. And market retail based applications we can say, which are nothing but which are having bank related transactions. Retail applications are enterprise applications. So like that, there are different types of applications in the market. All such type of enterprise applications will be developed by using Java EE version only. By using this version, they are going to develop bank related, retail related, different insurance domain, healthcare domain related applications are all developed by using enterprise edition only. By downloading and installing Java EE, you are going to have flexible and very useful features to develop such type of applications. Next thing, SE. SE is nothing but standard edition. Enterprise edition, this one. Standard edition. Exactly. Someone said that IRCTC is the example. These are nothing but standard applications. We can't do anything with that with such type of applications, even though those are nothing but web applications or something like that. IRCTC is the best example for standard application, which means it is nothing but standard based. No, features will not be changed, but the new features will be adding to that particular application. Next thing, micro edition. For developing mobile apps. Mobile apps development will be based on micro edition. Yes, exactly. Mobile apps. And XC is nothing but FX, which is nothing but FX. Any guess where we can use this XC? Gaming applications. You are going to play the games, right, in your desktop or in your laptop or in your mobile or somewhere else. So the game related FX related applications are developed by using Java XE. XE is nothing but, I think, Express Edition it is. Understand? Any questions? Mostly in our system we are going to use Java SE. Standard edition we are going to use in our system. Standard edition we are going to use in our system. Next thing, features of Java. There are a lot of features in Java. So what are all the features that it will have? First thing, Java is a simple programming language. Java is a simple programming language. Why we are saying that Java is a simple programming language? Does anyone have any idea or any example or any guess on this? Why? Because when compared to earlier programming language or previous programming languages to Java, Java programming language is very simple and it is easy to learn because of the syntaxes and the structure that it is following. Remember that Java is a structured programming language. Means where it is well structured format it is having, means you are following one sequence means it will follow that sequence only in order to design the script or in order to execute the script. Due to that reason it is easy to understand because of the formula or because of the syntaxes it is having. Due to that reason Java is a simple programming language. Next thing, object repository or object oriented. Also Java have garbage collector. Yes, we have that one. We will do that one. We will have that concept. We'll discuss about that point. In Java everything is object which has some data and behavior. Do you know what is mean by object? Does anyone know what is mean by object? So how many objects are there? Object is an instance. That I'm not talking about the technical word. Object of the instance of the class. Okay, what is mean by instance of the class? May I know how many objects are there in this web page? Object is an instance of the class is fine, but anything that is having physical appearance and state of behavior is nothing but object. Anything that is having Physical appearance and state of object is not, state of behavior or property is nothing but object. Remember that always browser itself is one object. Browser itself is one object. So in that case, there are browser is one object, URL is second object, title is third object, fourth one is Gmail, fifth one is images, sixth one is this Google Apps, seventh one, eighth one is this Google image, ninth one is this search bar, 10th one is this object, 11th one is this button, 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Means there are 28 objects are there in this web page. Did you understand what object means? Did you understand? Any questions in this? Yes. The object is simply nothing but anything which is having some state of behavior. That is what we are explaining here. In Java, everything is object which has some data and behavior. Java can be easily extended as it is based on object model. Means it is always deals with how many objects are there in the web page. Is the language or is the program directly communicate with the object or not? If it is communicating, are we getting proper execution within short span of time or not? Is the execution time is less or not? All these points will comes under the object oriented. Because of that reason, Java is nothing but object oriented programming language. Third one, robust. Java makes an effort to eliminate error prone codes by emphasizing mainly on compile time error checking and runtime checking. This is what Srilata told previously. So by default, it is having capability of finding the runtime errors. Due to that reason, suppose let's say for example, in Java, one rule is there. What is that rule means? When you are writing a statement or when you are writing a line of code, at the end of that particular statement, it is mandatory to mention semicolon. Like this. So simple example, I want to see an output statement. System dot out dot println whatever the text. So I want to see this name text output. I want to see this one. If I didn't mention any semicolon here, it will throw you an error. Means you have to mention. You have to mention. Means Java is capable to handle or capable to identify the error immediately when you are writing the program itself. Due to that reason, in general, robust means strong. Robust means strong. Java makes an effort to eliminate. So means automatically it will try to avoid such type of errors. Due to that reason, it is going to display an error stating that user has to identify or user has to correct the error what you are going to have on your programming interface on the Eclipse software. But the main areas which Java improved were memory management and mishandled exceptions by introducing automatic garbage collector and exception handling. Main areas are memory management. Memory management is very, very, very important. Suppose, let me explain you in this way. Earlier we have C, C++. Earlier we have C++ packages in your system. And nowadays you are going to have Java, C#, different programming languages into the market. Here we are saying the point like memory management. Memory management. Suppose, let's say for example, this Google page has been developed by using Java programming language. If this page is being developed by using Java programming language, in Java, it is very easy to create this search field or this button or this button or this link or anything in this particular web page. It is very easy for the user or developer to develop that one, just creating one object and assigning that particular object name to that particular created object. There will not be any confusion and there will not be any formula or there will not be any thousand lines of code for this particular small thing. But earlier to Java, we have C++. To create a single object, it needs minimum 10 to 15 statements or 15 lines of code that you have to write. Due to that reason, Java is not having that much burden when you are writing the program. Because of that reason, Java is very simple programming language, and it have this memory management concept. And it has this memory management concept. So, and automatic garbage collector is nothing but something you have created but you haven't used anywhere else in the program or some other program. In that case, it will show you that is a garbage because you are not using that particular thing what you have been created. Due to that reason, it will treat it like a garbage collector. Platform independent. Unlike other programming languages such as C, C++, which are compiled in a platform specific missions like platform specific missions, Java is guaranteed to be write once, run anywhere language. Once compilation Java program is compiled into bytecode. This bytecode is platform independent and can be run on any mission. Plus, this bytecode format also provides security. Any mission with Java runtime environment can run Java programs. This is nothing but platform independent. We are saying that Java is completely platform independent programming language. You can write the program only once and you can execute the program in any operating system. In any operating system means by this image only you'll get to know what I am talking about. Here I have a Java program. So once I have a Java program and I'm trying to execute that program, the program will be converted into bytecode, means system understandable way. It is going to convert it into a system understandable way. Where is the communication between your system and that bytecode? Where is the communication between your system and the bytecode? Based on the Java software only, right? Yes, Ora. Ora is nothing but write once and run anywhere. So the communication between your system and the program is Java compiler. This Java compiler will be used to convert your Java program into bytecode. This bytecode is compatible to any operating system. Because of that reason, you can execute that particular program in any operating system. Any operating system. So it will not depend upon anything. Even though you have created that dependency, it will not create that dependency. Due to that reason, Java is completely a platform independent programming language. Next thing is secured. What is meant by secured? When it comes to security, Java always is the first choice. With Java secure features, it enables us to develop virus-free, tamper-free system. Java program always runs in Java runtime environment with almost null interaction with system operating system. Hence, it is more secured. Here, every point will talk about the security. Once you have a security, then only you'll be able to use your net banking applications, everything. So all these application depends upon the security thing only, right? So due to that reason, when your application developed under Java programming language, it will be the highly secured application at that particular point of time. After that also it will have security. But Java itself is a secure programming language. That is what we are telling about this secure. Any questions still now? Okay, we are clear then. Thank you. Multi-threading. Multi-threading concept. What is meant by multi-threading? Java multi-threading feature makes it possible to write the program that can do many tasks simultaneously. Benefit of multi-threading is that it utilizes some memory and other resources to execute multiple threads at the same time. Yes, parallel execution, like while typing, grammatical errors are checked along. So parallel execution is nothing but the concept of multi-threading. Simple example we can say, now in nowadays you are going to get multitasking mobiles, right? That is nothing but parallel execution. Multitask you are going to perform at the same time. So that concept is nothing but the concept of multi-threading. Multi-threading. Next, architecture neutral. Compiler generates byte codes which have nothing to do with a particular computer architecture. Hence, a Java program is easy to interpret on any mission. So I'll explain you with the example for this, because you'll not understand what the statement related to. Suppose your system is there. Your system is having something like 32-bit operating system. Your system is how the security is handled. So means in what way you are saying that the security is handled. Do we need to write separate code for security? We need to take care from the database level, because earlier we used to take care from the application environment perspective, but nowadays everything will be interlinked with the database, right? So in the database perspective, we need to take care of few things where it will not change the programming language, or it will not change the program at all, but few things that we need to add to the program which will not impact on your functionality. So we are not going to write any separate code, but whatever the code that we are writing for the particular functionality, we are going to have few keywords to keep it security, to keep that program security, to keep that source code security. Understand? Did I convey the answer? Yeah. So architecture neutral. Earlier days we have one thing: 32-bit operating system, 64-bit operating system. So what is this architecture neutral is? Let me talk about in C language perspective first, so that we will talk about Java programming language. So in C language, initially if it is a 32-bit operating system, as I showed you, like we have 28 objects in the web page, right? For each object in C language, if it is 32-bit memory, it will take 2 bytes of memory. Did you understand what I am saying? Suppose object 1 is there. Object 1 is there. If it is 32-bit memory, if you want to create that object 1 in 32-bit operating system, you need 2 bytes of memory. But for the same thing, for same object, if it is 64-bit operating system, it needs 4 bytes of memory. 4 bytes of memory. But this is all about C language I'm talking about. For our reference, But the same thing, yes, for both, even it is 32-bit, even it is 64-bit, Java program occupies 4 bytes of memory. Means it is completely neutral. It will not increase the memory, it will not decrease the memory, it will not uh, it will not do something with memory activities. It is always neutral. It is always neutral if it is 64-bit or if it is 32-bit. That is the reason we are saying Java is a architecture neutral programming language. Portable. Java bytecode can be carried to any platform. No implementation dependent features. Everything related to storage is predefined. Example, size of primitive data types. Means whatever the program that you have written, it will convert it into bytecode because of Java compiler. This bytecode can be used in any platform. There will not be any dependency that you need to use this program in this platform or any other platform. There will not be any dependency like that. Due to that reason, Java code is supportive to all platforms. Because of that reason, Java is a completely portable programming language. High performance. Java is an interpreted language, so it will never be as fast as a compiled language like C or C++. But Java enables high performance with the use of just-in-time compiler. Here we are talking about two things. One is compiler, second one is interpreter. What is meant by compiler and what is meant by interpreter? Does anyone know about the difference between compiler and interpreter? What is mean by compiler and what is mean by interpreter? Compiler converts to bytecode 1 point. Even interpreter also will do the same thing. Yes, but what is the difference between? Conversion is fine, but what is the difference that we have? We are saying the point. We are saying one point here. What is that? Java is an interpreted language, so it will never be as fast as compiled language like C and C++. We are talking about the execution speed, the compilation speed. So what is mean by this process of compile and interpret? The process behind this is compiler always converts the program at a time into bytecode. Suppose if you have 10 lines or 20 lines of code, if you have 10 lines or 20 lines or 100 lines or 1000 lines or 2000 lines of code, compiler always converts the complete program into bytecode at the same time. But interpreter will convert the same, as you said, bytecode to mission level code or something system related activity, but it will convert the code step by step. It will not convert all the code at the same time. Just it will do the same activity in a step by step way. Due to that reason, Java interpreter will take more time compared to compiled programming language like C and C++. Once more, please. Yes. Compiler is nothing but, suppose you have written one program which is having 100 lines of code. If you have 100 lines of code, compiler will convert that complete 100 lines of code into bytecode at the same time. At the same time. But coming to interpreter, it will not do like that. Interpreter will convert step by step. First one line of code, convert it into byte code, and then second line, convert it into byte code, and then third line, convert into byte code. Like that it will convert step by step. Understood? Yeah. Any questions? Fine, we will continue now. So Java setup is the next concept where I'm going to explain this concept by showing you how to set up Java path in your system, so that you'll be ready for setting up with this Java path, and then we will start installation slowly. Okay, so I think every system will have this Java path, every system will have this Java software, every system is having this Java software. Now how to set up this Java? If you want to know that your system is having Java or not, the first thing that you need to do is go to command prompt and enter Java space hyphen version. If you enter this one, you'll get this version number, means my system is having Java 1.8 version. Okay, close this one. If you are not getting this one, means you have to mention, you have to download and you have to install it properly. So once you download Java and you install Java in your system, you need to make sure that you need to set up a path for this. How to set up the path? Follow the steps what I have mentioned in this document here. Here, right click on my computer and select the properties. Your system may have this PC or computer or my computer, but my system is having this PC. I'm going to right click here and I'm going to click on properties. Once I click on properties, it is asking me to click on advanced system settings. Okay, I'm going to click on advanced system settings and then environment variables. And then environment variables. In the environment variables, you have two sections here. One is user variables, second one is system variables. One is user variables and second one is system variables. User variables and system variables, you need to set up the path here. So the path setup and everything will be mentioned in this particular document. I'll share this document once this session is completed.